Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I had no plans on going live today, and yet here I am. And I wanted to see who all is out there and can join me live today. I can't be on here long because I do have a client at 4 o'clock, but I just wanted to check in with everyone, see how you're doing. Good afternoon. Let me know where you are at in the world, the city, state, country. Okay, give me your first name and the city, state, and country that you're coming to me from. But I just wanted to check in on everyone, see how everyone is doing. And today we're going to talk a little bit about what I hate most about dating in 2022, y'all. What I hate most. And where am I getting this topic from? I'm getting this topic from the hundreds of people that I'm talking with, whether I am coaching them or they're a counseling client. I myself have experienced this, and it is beyond frustrating. Monique from Southern California, thank you. Hey, Ashley from Atlanta, thank you for joining me. Okay, thank you. Give me your first name and the city, state, or country that you're coming to me from. Doing well, considering from Cincinnati. Hello. All right, come in. But we're going to talk a little bit about the one thing that I hate the most about dating in 2022. And I have, just like I said, in the last 3 weeks, I have been talking to people, men and women, and I have been frustrated with this myself. So hello from Baltimore, Dante. Hi. Thank you for coming in. And y'all let me know if this is something that, this is something that has you feeling a way too. Maybe it's just me, but I've been talking to hundreds of people, and they've all in one form or another kind of expressed this. And it's really unfortunate. It's really becoming unfortunate. Ceylon from Georgetown, Guyana, thank you for coming in. All right, thank you. So here's something that a lot of people don't know about me. They don't know that deep down, right, I am a hopeful romantic, right? Deep down, I have always been a hopeful romantic person, right? I love the love stories. I love the interesting ways that people meet their person. I love the vulnerability and the authenticity. I love all of that. I really, really do. And I want to believe that there is that part of me, that very sweet and sensitive and feminine and vulnerable part of me. Like, I want to believe people are sincere. I want to believe that people, they want to find love. I believe that. I believe that's in our very DNA, is that people want to be seen and they want to be heard and they want to find that person that is unlike any other, that person who loves them, loves them unconditionally and accepts them and reassures them. Like, I want to believe that every one of us out here, that's what we really want. However, here's what I have found in 2022 is that there is a percentage of people out here that they're not interested in that. They're not interested in being real. They're not interested in being authentic. They're not interested in genuine love. They're not interested in unconditional love. They're not interested in giving and doing. They're not interested in being selfless. They're not interested in, they're not interested. They're not interested. They are so broken and so wounded that they can't even connect with that. Like, they can't even, fully find that within themselves. And then you have a percentage of people out here, and this is the percentage that I never want to be a part of. There's a percentage of people out here that they've just given up. They've just given up all hope. They don't believe it's real. They don't believe love is real. They don't believe marriage is real. Like, they've just given up. And so, they've just completely embraced the fact that, this isn't real. And, I'm not going to find this amazing love. I'm not going to be fully accepted for who I am. I'm not going to be, no one out there is going to have my back. They've just fully accepted that. And, they're moving in this dating arena, with this whole idea of, it's not real. It's not real. Let's not even go there. Let's not even play like it is, because it's not. And so you can see it in how they're moving with people. You can see it in how they're talking and what they're doing and what they're saying and just how they're moving in the world. They're just like, nope, that's not a real thing. So I'm not even going to go there. I'm not even going to act like it. I'm going to get all I can from whoever I can get it from. I am, I'm going to put myself first. They love saying that. I'm going to put myself first and get what I want and need. And, I'm not going to worry about all that, because that's just that level of reciprocity isn't real. It doesn't work. And they are out here destroying those of us who are hopeful romantics, right? So let me put it succinctly, and then we're going to chat a little bit about this. So even I myself, the hopeful romantic, the woman who has been in love and who has loved, even I find myself at times getting jaded. I find myself getting jaded. I will sit across from a man and he will be saying things. And in the back of my mind, I kid y'all not, I'm like, that's a lie. I kid you not. I'm sitting here like, okay, like all of that's lies. And then I have to check myself. I'm like, really, Anita? This is where we are? Where you can't even sit across from a person and believe that what they're telling you is genuine? Really? That's where we are? You can't take this person at face value? That when they say something to you, when they compliment you, when they say something good and kind to you, you don't even believe it. You immediately think it's a lie. You immediately think it's game. Y'all, that is the thing that I hate. I hate that this thing has taken me out of who I am naturally. I am naturally a trusting, loving, open, vulnerable. Oh my gosh, like someone tells me something, I genuinely believe it's sincere. I genuinely believe it. I believe that if this person opened their mouth and said these words, that they meant it. That they meant it. Why else would they say it? But now, in 2022, it's like that part of myself has been ruined. It's been destroyed. It's like I have to question everything that a person says to me or about me. Like, that is awful. That is awful. And I find myself just, okay, like I don't believe it, right? A man will say, I like you. I think you're cool. And I'm like, sure you do. And then I go home and I'm like, oh, did I just say that? Did I just think that? But that's how cold this thing is out here today. Like, you can't sit across from another human being and have that person tell you something kind and believe it. Like, that's how crazy it is. It's like we have to have this shield up, this guard up, all of it's a lie. That's awful. That is horrible. That's not a way to get to know a person. To think that everything they're telling us is game. Like, no wonder we are in the predicament we're in. No wonder things are as bad as they are. Ugh. So y'all, I'm going to read your comments. Check in on this. Tell me how you feel about this. This idea that you can't even completely, extend a level of trust to a stranger. Right? There is a level of trust that we're all extending to each other. And we're not even doing that. We're assuming that, okay, I'm out on this first date. I'm sitting across from this person. They're saying nice things about me. And we're assuming that it could possibly be a lie. Like, do you see how detrimental that is to having anything real, to having anything authentic and genuine? Because like the first date, we're just like, this is game. This is a lie. What does he want from me? What is this really about? What does he really think? Like, if that's what we're doing the whole time, and then we're leaving the date and we're thinking about everything that was said and, oh, what we have to pluck out what's truth and what's not. Okay. But can we extend a level of trust that says, okay, I'm going to believe it's true until I'm shown otherwise? But that's where we are. And I found myself guilty of it. I found myself guilty of thinking that everything that is said is game. And I'm like, man, that's not who I want to be. And honestly, I'm not going to find love like that. I'm not going to find anything real if every time a man sits across from me and says whatever he says, I think it's a lie. I think it's game. I'm not going to find my person that way. So y'all let me know. Let me know. Okay, took a natural thing and made it complicated. I'm an old-fashioned kind of guy who likes to court, but nowadays you have to play it all by ear and be careful. That was Big C 91888. Yeah, I'm saddened because y'all, I am the most hopeful, romantic person that you ever will meet. Like, I extend people grace and love and kindness all the time. And I know it's bad when I'm sitting here thinking, oh, here we go. What lies do you have today? Like, that's really not good. That is not good. Yeah, I don't know. All right. Yeah, it's getting really, really bad. Yeah, I'm almost to that point, but I pray. Me too. And that's so funny you said that, Big C, because I was on my knees just the other day. And I was like, Lord, keep the soil of my heart fertile. Like, do not let my heart become hardened. Give me more discernment. Give me more wisdom. But do not allow my heart to become hard. Because it's over. If I harden my heart, if I will not allow myself to sit across another person and just believe them at face value, like, okay, this is what you're saying. I'm going to believe this until you show me otherwise. Like, that's how I've always been. Okay, I'm going to extend this grace. I'm going to extend this measure of trust. And until you show me different, whatever it is you're telling me, I'm going to believe you. But 2022, y'all. Yeah, can we bring back courtship? Yeah. 2022. It's dangerous. It's insidious that you got everybody's got their armor on. Nobody's going out without armor. Nobody. Everyone is like, you liar. Men lie. Yeah, situationships now, relationships. Yeah, that's crazy. Nope, not me. Not me. I can't do it. I can't do no situationship. I'm like, hey, what you want to do? I just be saying that, right? 2-3 months in, hey, what it look like? What you want to do? Right? You don't know what you want to do? Oh, well, like, yeah, I'm not just going, yeah. I'm listening, and yes, it is sad to see how people are getting emotionally destroyed. Yeah. She said, men think my authentic nature is game. Isn't that sad? That you can genuinely like a person, you can genuinely admire them and respect them. You can give them genuine compliments, and they think it's game. That is sad to me. That's the one thing that I absolutely hate, is that 2022 got me questioning everything, got me questioning everybody. And that's not who I am. That's not who I am. When a person sits across from me, I take them at face value. That's who I genuinely, truly am. If they say, yeah, I think you're great, I like you, and I want, okay, I'm like, oh, me too. I feel the same way. See, and I believe it. But this thing has gotten so insidious that other people are like, You know, that's game. Oh, he just saying that for this and that purpose. And, oh, he this and that. And that. I'm like, what? Like, y'all done gave it 12 meanings. And the only meaning I got is, I like you. That's it. But y'all done found all these other meanings for someone saying, I like you. Yeah, he like you until, or he like you unless you giving up the draws and this and that. I'm thinking, what? Really? That's where we at? Oh, man. Like, y'all, 2022 got me messed up. It got me messed up. And it's no wonder so many people are not connecting, because I was thinking to myself when that was happening, I was like, wow, if other people are in this same mindset, it's no wonder why we can't connect. It's no wonder why we can't have anything real. We can't find anything genuine, because everybody is wary of everybody. Like, everybody's their enemy. Everybody is trying to get over on them. And that's a horrible way to live. That's a horrible way to date. Yeah, catch 22 when you've been so gullible over the years. And I believe that you can, have wisdom and discernment. You can keep some of that naivete, but also have wisdom and discernment. Because I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that. That is the most precious feminine part of myself. The wide-eyed, girly part of myself. That if a man compliments me, I want to believe it's genuine. That it's not a trick to get in my pants. Like, it's genuine. I genuinely mean that. And I want to believe that. He says, you women need to get more realistic. How so? I think it's better to be that way in the beginning. I trust nobody anymore because of the amount of times burned. I give them the chance to prove me wrong. Sadly, I'm usually right. Yeah, and trust comes later. But there is a measure of trust that we must be willing to extend. It's like no one's brave enough. No one's courageous enough. There was a quote I saw the other day, and man, that thing hit me hard. It has applied to so many people that I personally know. And it said, most of us are not brave enough to be with the person we actually want to be with. And I agree with that, because we're not willing to trust. We're not willing to put ourselves out there. We're not willing to say the things we need to say. We're not willing to do that. We hold back. We hold back. And guess what? That person doesn't know how we feel, and they end up with someone else. I've had that happen, with me, where men, have pined away for years. And I'm thinking, what? You felt this way for 10 years, 15 years? And you just now kind of hitting? No, you got to get stronger. That right there says you're not the man for me. You need to be strong enough to go after what you want. Go after what you want, especially if you're a man. Oh, no. I personally am open to accepting what they say to begin, but definitely need to improve on setting boundaries and not being naive. Okay, boundaries are a wonderful thing, and I agree with you. I'm not asking anyone to take down their boundaries, but it saddens me that people's hearts have grown so cold. And that's what the Bible has told us. We are in the last days. I hate to take it there, but I'm going to take it there. We are in the last days. Men have become cold to one another. Their hearts have grown cold. Their hearts have grown cold to their family, to their friends, not to mention the strangers in the street. Like, we don't trust anybody. That is a sad way to live. Very sad. Manipulation has taken over from integrity. People say what they know we want to hear to get to the jackpot quickly, then back off through fear of being hurt. Yeah, that's sad to me. But I am hearing so many stories from people I'm working with. You have to earn trust and vet. I learned the hard way. Yeah, but I'm hearing some stories out here. And it's like, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a good person. Like, I'm a genuinely good person. I'm not interested in getting over on people. I don't have the time. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm too busy trying to live my greatest life. I'm too busy trying to get what God has for me. I don't have time to mess people over. I don't have the time, nor the energy, nor the heart. And because I know God like that, okay, because I know God like that, I ain't trying to do that. I'm not trying to get into this karmic cycle and screw all these people over and then have all that mess come back on me. I know God like that. That's for another live. I'm going to do another live because I put some notes in my phone about there's people out here that are trying to have godly relationships with ungodly people. That's for another live. And you wondering why this person is doing you the way they're doing you because they don't know God like that. I don't cheat and I don't lie and I don't mess people over, not because of fear of man, because of fear of God. Okay, that's the last person's wrath I want to incur. So, yeah, if you want to have a godly relationship, if you want, you want something real, like choose someone that know God like that. And let's go a step further. Not just know God, but following and being obedient. Because there's a whole lot of people on Instagram that they got this, I love Jesus, God's daughter, God's son, and the little scripture in the bio of the Instagram. Look at that feed. Look at that Instagram feed and see what it show. What it show on the Instagram feed? How you know Jesus and you half naked on Instagram? How you love Jesus? How you love Jesus and you won't obey his commandments? How you love God and you won't do what he's telling you to do? Y'all, I can't make this up. I cannot make this up. And nothing irritates me more than people out here claiming God and claiming Jesus and just living for Satan. Like that. I just don't understand it in my head. I'm trying to make it make sense in my head. How are you claiming God and you are the devil's mistress? It don't make sense. So, nope. But yeah, that's the thing I just don't like. I don't like that. I don't like feeling like this environment, this atmosphere we're in right now is changing me. And I do stay on my knees. I pray about it because that's the one thing I don't ever want to happen. I don't want what's happening out here in the world to get inside of me. I'm here in the world, but I don't want the world inside of me. That's what I don't ever want to see happen. I want to stay close to God. I want to walk with him. I want to rest in him. I want to be obedient to him. I don't ever want this mess to get inside of me. Because that's it. Because if it do, I'm destroyed. I'm destroyed. That's a wrap. So, But y'all tell me what you think. Because like I said, that is that thing right there. That's what I hate about dating right now. Is it makes you jaded. It makes you think that everybody is on something. Everybody is trying to get over. You can't even just extend basic trust to a person. Like, yeah, we're sitting here, we're having a conversation. You're telling me something and my mind just is like, oh, here we go with the lies, or, oh, that's not real. That's not sincere. That's awful. And then, see, this is what you don't realize, though. When that's going through your mind, when that person is sharing or talking, it changes your energy. So it's like a vicious cycle. They say something kind and they may have the good intention. But if you take it like, oh, this is some sort of game. Here we go. You just trying to get what you want to get. See, as soon as you start thinking that, your energy changes. And then they feel that shift in your energy. And then they become, now they're like, wait a minute. Okay, this person thinks I'm on something. Maybe they on something. And then you're locked in this cycle where both of y'all are like, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I think you lying. I think you lying. And nothing real is going to come from that. There is no vulnerability. There's no transparency. There's no authenticity in that. There's nothing real in that. It's like we're playing this game with each other. And I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to do that. Y'all, I have been in some situations from college and after college. I kid you not. Most of the relationships I had, and it wasn't many, but in college, it was basically like we met, we went out one time, and that was my man. I kid you not. Like, okay. He was like, hey, I want you to be my woman. I said, okay, and I want to be your woman. And that was it. Like, all this mess we got out here today, it's crazy. And isn't that interesting? That level of trust that we extended to each other just like that. Just like that. It was just a knowing. It was a knowing of, okay, I think you cool, I think you cool, and let's be together. Let's see what we got here. And yeah. And that was it. And it was like everybody was all in. But now you got, you can't do that now. Because you thinking, what is this person really here for? Are they genuine? Are they here just for the word? I can't say the word, y'all. They here for the physical intimacy. Okay. And it's hard to know what's real. It's hard to know if people are genuine anymore. And so, yeah, you can do that on the first date now and get got. You can get the okie doke. That person is like, okay, great. And they will try to move in your house and try to take all your money and sleep with you and then run off, ghost you and all. That's really sad. That's never happened to me. That's never happened to me. That has never happened to me. I have been able to connect with a man and I don't know, call it something intuitive. I don't know what to call it. But I said, hey, we going out. We spend 2 or 3 hours laughing, kicking it, having a good time. He like, look, we need to do this. I'm like, okay, that's it. And we together, just like that. And I kid you not, I'm talking about meeting all his friends, meeting all his family, just like that. Him meeting my friends, him meeting my family. Like, what happened to those times? What happened to the simpler times where you just connected with a person, you went out, that one time was just that amazing, and you was like, yeah, let's do this right now. Like, I'm all in. What happened to that? It's like that don't exist no more. As a nice guy, that can be discouraging to a brother who is trying to talk to a lady that he likes. It can be. It's discouraging to me as a woman. Man. But sir, let me go back. CJ Cooper 929, do not describe yourself as a nice guy. Okay, so I got to correct that. Okay? We don't want a nice guy. And there's plenty of lives where I've talked about that before. We don't want a nice guy. We want a man who's kind. We want a man with boundaries and standards. We want a man that will put us in our place and will put other people in their place for us. We don't want a nice guy. We want a man who is kind. So you must have a backbone. You must be willing to stand up for yourself, but you're going to be kind. Okay? So I want you to avoid describing yourself as a nice guy. That's a big red flag for women out here, especially in my community. In the femininity community, we don't want a nice guy. Okay? Yeah, she says, been there. But would you not agree that is because men are more open to dating multiple women these days? People are open to dating multiple people. So it's not just men, it's women too. And this is a fairly recent phenomena, right? A lot of people seem to believe that this has been happening since the beginning of time, and I disagree. I think it's fairly recent. I think it's something that's happened in the last 20 years, 30 years. People have started this rotational dating and multiple dating and all of that. And that's something that I promote. Because like I said, I know other people are doing that. So I'm like, okay, until it's exclusive and committed, I want you to, keep your options open. I've always told women that. Keep your options open. Don't sleep with them. Now, I've been very clear about that. Don't sleep with anybody. But you will go on dates. You will call or text or FaceTime people, and you'll get to know people. Until one of those people wants to be exclusive and committed, that's what you'll do. But like I said, back in the 80s, back in the 90s, that's what people wanted to do. That's what people wanted to do. Can I be real? If a man approached you, he was looking to make you his woman. That ain't so nowadays. Like most of the men who approach me, they wanted Anita to be their woman. That's why I'm over here. I came here for the express purpose of getting you to be my woman and telling everybody that you're my woman and letting everybody meet you and you coming over to my house and us being together. That's what is different. People are not on that anymore. They're not on that. Yes, I want you to be my woman. Yes, I want you to be my man. I want us to do life together. I want us to go out and go on trips and have fun together and go to the shows and do this and do that. Like people are not on that anymore. They're not on that anymore. And it's sad. It's sad. But 90% of the men that approach me, that's what they were on. I'm looking to make Anita my woman. Not just, ooh, I want to sleep with Anita. Like I said, that came with it, but that was not the only reason why they showed up. This newfangled, like for the last 20 years, people ain't interested in connecting. They're not interested in being deeply known. They're not interested in emotional intimacy. They're not interested in any of that. They interested in getting it in, or they interested in using you. And that's unfortunate because that's not how I grew up. That's not the era that I came up in. I came up in the era where being in a relationship was cool. And everybody was in one. And you was the odd man out if you wasn't. That was the thing to do. And getting married was the thing to do. And having a family was the thing to do. But 2022, ain't nobody trying to do that. So that's a big problem. That's a big problem. She said hobosexuals, yeah. Just trying to use folks. Like, stop. Yeah. No, it's not. She says, not like that. It's not. But men approaching me, they was like, so you going to be my girl? Like, I kid you not. There were men that I hadn't been on a date with that was like, you going to be my girl or what? I miss that. I really do, y'all. I'm not even going to lie. I miss that. I miss it. I miss the 90s and the 80s R&B and the, meet me at the altar in your white dress. I miss it. I miss it. And we not on that kind of time. We nowhere near that. We not even trying to be in a committed relationship. We trying to hit it and quit it. We trying to, get it from as many people as we can. And let me talk about the women, because y'all know it wouldn't be me if I didn't. And the women, what are they on? They on trying to get a whole entire lifestyle funded by a man. Okay? That's what they're on. I want this fabulous lifestyle and I want a man to fund it. That's what they're on. Forget, being a good woman to him. Forget, the connection and the support and the love and the care. Oh, no, they're not on that no more. They just want a lifestyle, and they want that lifestyle 100% funded by a man. And, if I'm going to be with him, he got to at least fund my lifestyle. And what a fabulous lifestyle it is. What a fabulous lifestyle you got, right? The hair, the nails, the lashes, and the microbladed eyebrows, and the tattooed tinted lips. What else? What else they got? The clothes and the shoes and the trips and the car and the little dog that's like the full bred, little dog. And the townhome or the house, like they have a whole lifestyle that they want funded by a man. That's what they in it for. That's insane. That's just insane to me. So we're just messed up. We are messed up. The men are in it to hit it and quit it or to use you, and the women, they just want their whole lifestyle funded by a man. And that's irregardless. What I think is crazy is irregardless of how much money they make, irregardless of what they do, they have all these standards for a man's wallet. And this what his wallet better be able to do. And this what he better be able to take me. And this, really? Okay. Yeah, she says, I hear you. There's a very small minority of us still like that, looking for a life partner only. I mean, it's like 5%. It's like 5 or 10%. I give it 10. I give it 12. Okay. I give it 12% of us on a good day. 12%. The rest of the world, what's that, 88%? 88% of people are in this little messed up category. Using, trying to hit it and quit it, trying to get a man to fund your lifestyle, trying to find a place to stay. like, I mean, just broken. Just broken. Yeah, and they see no problem with it. They're just like, well, that's what everybody doing. That's what I'm doing. Do you think the older you get, the harder it is to find a partner? Not necessarily. Not necessarily, because it's me, y'all. Can I be real? It's me. Okay, it's me. I'm fun, and I'm intelligent. I like to talk about a myriad of subjects, and I'm gonna put myself out there. And I'm genuine. So I think those are timeless qualities, right? I'm genuine. I have good ideas. I'm supportive. I'm loving. I'm affectionate, right? So I think those qualities are timeless. So irregardless of my hair getting gray and, my little crow's feet and all of that, it's those qualities that will always attract a good and honorable man. And that man may be 55, that man may be 60, but it will attract good men. It will attract good masculine men. The femininity, right? The femininity. See, that is timeless. That is something that's timeless. That's something that Kevin Samuels really didn't talk about. He didn't talk about women like me. 54 years and I'm still getting dates. I'm still going out. I'm still doing things, with men. Because there are other qualities that are timeless. That fun, flirty girl in me. I had a friend of mine say that just the other day. I think it's your youthfulness. It's your energetic spunk. That's what I said. Your energetic spunk and your youthfulness that just draws people to you like a moth to a flame. Yeah, I think those things are timeless. And so that's why I encourage women, you gotta keep that going, right? And it doesn't hurt that I take good care of myself. It doesn't hurt that, I am groomed, I am clean, I am hygienic, right? Those things don't hurt either. So I think, I have some timeless qualities, right? Yes, that decisiveness is so attractive. So many are just looking for vibes. Yeah. But yeah, man, I don't know what has happened. And we have to get it back. We got to turn this thing around. We have to turn this thing around. She said, add plastic surgery. Oh my God. I can't believe I forgot that. The BBL. I can't believe I forgot that. Thank you. They want a man to fund all of that, y'all. No, I can't believe I forgot that one. Good afternoon. But no, she said not even 20. I said it's a 12%. 12% is the number I'm saying and I'm sticking with. 12% of us are genuine. 12% of us want something real. 12% of us want to find our person and sit down. 12%. Okay? So I'm trying to swim in that pool of the 12%. Sometimes I be over in the 88% pool, but I try to stay out of that pool. I get out that pool quick. I need to be in the 12% pool. And even then, it's not to say that everybody in that pool is a good fit for me. So sometimes I get frustrated by that. But that's the pool I need to be in. It feels good to be a part of the 12%. Yeah, I know that's right. And I want you to say that loud and proud. That I am not over there with them. I'm over here. And so if that's how your mindset is, go back over there. Don't come over here with the good people that want something real. I tell people that all the time. Stop dipping in this pool, in the pool of people that want something real, that want you to show up and be genuine. Don't do that. Lord, definitely looking for a life partner. I'm an 80s baby. It's hard to find genuine people. It is. And what's so crazy is it ain't even just the opposite sex. It is like even girlfriends. Like even me trying to connect with other women can be difficult. Because like I said, the stuff they be on, I'm just like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like the stuff they be on. I want to just be friends, like genuine friends. You need a shoulder. I need a shoulder. We want to go out and have fun. We want to travel. Like, yeah, I'm looking for just a genuine friend. That's it. But this other stuff, no. Oh, Lord. She said, I'm speaking in general. For a lot of women, yes. I'm just going to be honest. Yes, it does get harder as you get older. Your pool of eligible men definitely gets smaller. And remember this, unfortunately, men don't live as long as women. Men don't take care of themselves. That's a lot of it. And the men not going to like this, but I'm going to say it because it wouldn't be me. The men settle. That's why. That's why there are less men as you get older, because men settle. Women don't settle, but men do. Men settle. They settle for that woman who's been hanging around, who's been on the outskirts and watching him date all these other women, and they wait until he get good and tired and dogged out. What about me? And then he settle. He settled for her. He be with her. He marry her. And he settled down with her because he getting older and he don't want to be by himself. Men settle, but women don't do that. We don't do that. We like, nah, I'm good. And look, it be all kind of these, what they call them, the beta orbiters. There be all these men like orbiting around, right? We don't want those men. We don't want those men. And I don't care how many times I've been told, I don't want that man. Like, that's the difference. There's less men available as you get older because men settle. Men will settle with someone and then they'll marry that person who's just kind of been waiting on the outskirts. They'll marry her. They'll be with her and they're like, oh, she's good enough. So the older you get, the more stuck in your ways you are to some extent. Now, I am a fluid person. So it doesn't matter how old I am. I'm a fluid person. I'm always going to learn and grow. Like, I'm obsessed with growing. So that's never going to happen for me. People tell me, hey, that's a limiting belief, or you might want to put that down. I'm going to put it down. I'm not so attached to who I am, to the idea of who I am, that I'm going to hold on to something that's going to hurt me. I'm not that person. I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to try to be better and do better. So, all right. He did to some degree. Kevin Samuel's mom got married at 50. Oh, I didn't know that. See? If they have just looking for vibes in the dating program profile, yeah, no. Oh, yeah, some females don't even want to compromise. But see, no, leave them alone. They're in that 88%. Those women are in the 88% pool. The pool where they just want you to be their accessory to their life. They're not trying to do anything for you. It's like everything in their life. You are an accessory to their life. They're not trying to be your helpmeet. They just want to have you on their arm and say they have a man. This is my man, y'all. This is my house. This is my car. This is my dog. This is my title. There's a lot of women out there like that. You're just an accessory. They're not trying to build with you. So no. How was your day? It was amazing. It's a good day so far. It's been raining off and on, but it's a good day. I'm on this side of the dirt. That's all that matters. Okay. Women mess it up for other women. Yeah, some of them do. That 88%. The 88%. And y'all, I'm going to say this. You're not going to like it, but I'm going to say it because it wouldn't be me. So the women that's messing it up for the 12%ers, those of us in the 12%ers, so the women that, like I said, want a man to fund their lifestyle, want to give a man free sex, y'all the ones that's messing it up for us. Want to, be on these, what is it? The little online stuff where you're showing all your parts and getting paid. You want to do that, and you want to have men fund your lifestyle, and you want to, you want to sleep with everybody and have kids by a bunch of, y'all the ones messing it up for us. So the women who have standards, the women who have healthy boundaries, like we can't do nothing because the men are like, oh, you ain't having sex? Oh, no, I'm going over here. I can get sex tonight. I can take her out and get sex right now. So yeah. And can I be real? Like, men are going to do what's easy. Like, that's how they wired. They're going to do what's easy for them. Okay? They're going to do what's going to take the least work. That's how men are wired. That's how a lot of men are wired. So true. That's why a lot of men are unhappy in marriage. Yeah. Partly why they settle. Yeah, they settle. You are exactly right. We don't live as long because death is our great escape. No, that's not it. Y'all need to take better care of yourself. All right, y'all, I'm getting ready to jump off of here because I have to run into a virtual appointment. Okay, he said, we will keep you around and keep dating other women. You see, but it's that right there. You in that 88%. See, you just gave yourself away, bro. You in that 88%. So, nah, you not in my pool. You in that 88% pool. If you doing that, I don't want no parts of it. All right, thank you so much for joining me this afternoon. Letting me vent my frustration, because I'm frustrated, y'all. This thing has got me real frustrated. It made me want to sit down somewhere and stay there until this thing get right. And honestly, I don't know how long that's going to be. That could be decades. That's what's got me concerned. I could go somewhere and sit down and wake up and my life is over. That's how crazy it is. I feel like it's going to take a minute to right this ship. So y'all pray for me. Y'all pray for me because it's a trip. And it's like I said, if this thing is starting to change me, that's how I know we have a problem. I am the most hopeful, romantic person I know. I believe in love. I believe love is waiting around the corner for me right now. And if this thing is starting to make me jaded, it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. So I just had to vent. I just had to come on here and share my frustration because it has been, I don't know, this last couple of weeks and listening to other people and they've been telling me and I'm like, yeah, man, I find myself, like thinking that everybody's a liar. Everybody's trying to get over. And I know that can't be true. But I got to stay in my pool of my dating pool, which is 12% of people that want something real. Okay? They want something real. They want to be exclusive. They want to go ahead and commit. And look at this. You meeting a person on a date and saying, hey, let's see where this goes. It ain't marriage. It's not proposal. It's just you are committing to just seeing where this goes and what's going to happen. And you can at least say that much, but they can't even do that. Okay, she said, he said, I don't have time for more than one. That's right. But yeah, All right, but thank y'all for letting me vent on here. I appreciate you joining me. Please subscribe to the channel. I'm going to start doing lives specifically for subscribers. And I'm also going to start creating content specifically for subscribers because some of this content is too racy for me to put on regular Instagram. It will get me demonetized. Okay. Thank you. One I.L. Fowlin. Okay. Or maybe it's, I don't know, one O'Neill, or is it O'Neill? Oh, it's O'Neill Fowlin. Maybe that's your name. Thank you for joining. Thank you for commenting. I appreciate it. O'Neill Fowlin. I think that's it. All right. But consider subscribing to the platform because in the next week, I'm going to start putting out more content for subscribers only. Kind of racy content. We're going to have some IG lives about some racy topics that I can't talk about on regular IG. So consider subscribing to the channel. And what I'm going to do is when I have a live, I'm actually going to post that I'm doing a live for subscribers only. And that will let you know that the live is about to take place. I'm only going to do certain lives for my subscribers. That way I can say exactly what I want to say, use the words that I want to use, and I won't get demonetized. So thank you. Thank you so much. Love, more updates. Happy holidays to you too. Thank you all for joining me. And as always, stay open to love.